chasing the feel good and start finding the fight good. Because here's what I know about you. You weren't built for comfort. You were built for this moment. And this moment, this is where strategic momentum turns into undeniable authority. Everyone talks about career change, but almost no one talks about how to turn that change into authority. That's the move professionals miss, especially in Q4. I'm Jraya, Nicole, career strategist and corporate exit mentor. Stay with me to the end because I'm breaking down the exact 90-day roadmap that turns your 2025 momentum into your 2026 authority. The end of Q3, and I want to talk to you about the difference between people who finish strong and people who just finish. It's not about motivation. It's not about grinding harder. It's about understanding the psychology of strategic momentum, because your next move isn't just about ending 2025 or this year strong. It's about entering 2026 with the kind of authority that changes everything. Let's go back. Quarter 1 was the foundation. January wasn't about resolutions. It was about laying a strategic groundwork. While others jumped into the new year, new me chaos, you built the clarity, the fresh starts, and you were purposefully planning. Maybe early this year brought some adversity. Instead of letting it derail you, you turned it into an advantage. You leveraged the lesson into empowerment and growth. You weren't just getting started, you were getting ready. Q2 brought intentional shifts. You weren't just making decisions, you were making legacy moves. This wasn't random momentum, this was calculated shift. You were moving from foundation to positioning, from planning to strategic action. In Q3, it was time to activate, make the move, own the room. Done is the new bold. You stopped preparing and you started performing. You planning and started positioning. Everything you built in Q1 and shifted into Q2 became fuel for the activation in Q3. You weren't just in the game, you were positioning yourself to win it. Here's where it gets interesting. Q4 isn't just about finishing. Q4 is about compounding. It's about taking every strategic move you've made this year and letting them compound, let them do the work. Q4 is the strategic season to position yourself for 2026. Visibility becomes presence, storytelling becomes positioning, and your results, they become your authority. This is where strategic momentum becomes exponential momentum, where everything you've built doesn't just add up, it multiplies. If you're thinking about making your own strategic exit, whether that's Q4 or planning ahead for the next year, I've mapped out exactly how to do this in my book, Choice Destinations. It's the blueprint, how to exit smart and enter your next chapter with authority, to go from corporate surviving to entrepreneurial thriving. I'll drop the link in the description below. Here's what most people don't understand about momentum. They think it's about speed. It's not. It's about sequence. It's about building each phase on the strength of the last one. Foundation without shift is just preparation that goes nowhere. And shift without activation, that's just good intentions. Activation without amplification, that's wasted potential. But when you build in sequence, foundation, shift, activation, amplification, you don't just succeed, you become inevitable. Authority isn't declared, it's built. And Q4, this is where you lock in. The fight good isn't about struggle. It's about the satisfaction of knowing you're exactly where your strategic choices led you. It's about the confidence that comes from the compound growth. It's about standing in Q4, not because you got lucky, but because you built for this exact moment. Now here's the truth about career change that nobody wants to talk about. Most people stop at the change. They get the new job, the new title, maybe even the new industry, but they never build authority in that change. They never position themselves as the person others turn to. They never compound their transition into influence. That's the gap. That's what separates professionals who just change from professionals who transform into authorities in their field. Here's the roadmap for the next 90 days. 4 tactical, practical moves that turn your momentum into authority. Number 1, I want you to audit your wins. What worked for you each quarter this year? What patterns emerged? Your Q4 strategy isn't new tactics. We're amplifying what's already been proven. Number 2, compound strategic. Don't just do more of the same. Take what worked and ask yourself, how does this become a system? How does this become repeatable? And how does this become scalable? Number 3, position for authority. Every move you make in quarter 4 should answer this question. Does this establish me as the person others turn to? Does this build the reputation I want to carry forward into 2026? Step into visible leadership, position your wins. This is where you target opportunities that align with your worth. One of the fastest ways to position yourself for authority today is to optimize your LinkedIn presence. I've got a free guide. It's 7 steps to optimize your LinkedIn profile that walks you through exactly how to rewrite your brand story for where you're going, not where you've been. And I'll drop that. It'll be in the link in the description below. Number 4, legacy lock-in. By December, you're not just finishing a year, you're cementing a foundation for your next level of impact. You didn't survive 2025. You built through it. Every quarter was construction. Every challenge was architecture. Every move was positioning. And now you get to compound it all. Your next move isn't about finishing strong. It's about entering 2026 with the kind of authority that attracts opportunities to you. The kind of positioning where you're not chasing success, you're attracting it. You're built for this momentum. You were built for this authority. The only question left, are you ready to step into it? If this resonated, drop a comment and tell me, what's your biggest win from this year and how will you compound it in Q4? And make sure you're subscribed to the channel because every week this quarter, I'm giving you the tools to finish 2025 strong and enter 2026 with an undeniable authority. Until next video, may your next move be your best move.